Jenna Johnson.
Yes.
Randi, Lynn Strong, welcome to the Music Hall. Welcome to Dallas.
Thank you.
You have to tell us, where are you from?
Both of us are actually from Utah.
Utah.
Really?
Orem and Provo, like right next to each other.
Because Utah has a wonderful reputation in terms of training dancers.
It does. Some great dancers.
Yes.
Like Derek Huff, Julianne, Chelsea Hightower,
Allie Holker,
Molly
Gray,
Randi, Lynn Strong,
Jenna Johnson.
When you're working a show like this, what kind of technique classes do you do? Or how do you keep your skills?
I think ballet is a very fundamental class to have underneath your belt, especially for a contemporary dancer. But lots of these ballroom dancers involved in the show, they don't have that. So, but they have very strict technique classes that they do. So just being up to par in whatever you're best at, it will show on stage. So
yeah, I think. Do you take class in LA ever?
yeah,
I think most of it. Well, I don't know if anybody else in the show does that.
contemporaries.
Yeah. No, it's hard. You have to be disciplined. It's like once you leave that studio and you're just, free to do what you want, you really have to stay on top of your game and keep up with, like she said, like technique classes and jazz classes and hip hop classes and just, you have to keep training because it will go away real quick.
Yeah. Okay. I've heard pianists say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to practice every day. I think dance does too. Tell us about Ballroom with a Twist. Is it like a vaudeville show where there's separate acts and everything blends together, or is it does it segue from one technique to another like a kaleidoscope would change?
Kinda. It's more okay. So what the idea that Louis Van Amstel, he's the one who created the show, had. He just wanted to take pieces from all these really popular reality TV shows. So we've got dancers from So You Think You Can Dance, Dancing with the Stars pros and troupe members, and American Idol singers, all kind of into this live theater show. I wouldn't say there's like a storyline, but it definitely just keeps being thrown at you.
It's like a fusion of dance. So there's all different styles involved in it. And so there will be a mix from like a cha-cha into a rumba, back into a jive. So it's all different styles and creates...
So you two have a duet together. Now, do you also have male partners in part of the show?
Yes.
Yeah, only one number we do together.
Okay.
And then the rest of the show
It's all
all
of our men.
our hot men.
Jenna, when did you start dancing?
I started when I was 3 years old.
Of course.
So yeah, I started young. I fortunately had 2 older sisters who were dancers, and then I just kind of followed in their footsteps.
Do they still dance?
They do. They actually trained me my whole life, so
dear.
I owe my career to them.
They bossed you around?
Yes. I hated it when I was younger, but now I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful that they were hard on me.
Have you told them that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they've said you're welcome.
Oh, of course. They rub it in. They're like, yeah, I told you so. But no, yeah, it was great to have them as my teachers.
Randi, how did you start?
I started same age, young. Our parents are like, I just throw them in dance. They can walk. My mom was a gymnast, so she was like, I don't want her busting her knees every 5 minutes. So she started me in dance when I was young, and I'm the oldest of 6. So my sisters didn't train me.
Did you train your sisters, though?
Oh, yeah, okay, so I have one sister, and we started her in dance, and we realized real quick that she was not into it, but we made sure that she was the cutest one in the class. She's a cheerleader, though, now for a university, but, so no. I'm the only dancer.
I know a woman who works in the fashion industry, and it really troubles her with some of the costumes that goes on dancers right now, because traditionally women who dance have had a look from the waist to the feet of one line, one color to make our legs look very long. And now the style is the boxer shorts, which are like a horizontal. So my question is, how do you deal with costumers who want you to have that look, or is it your choice, or?
On Dancing with the Stars, we don't actually have a choice, really. They'll give you, well, sometimes you do, but mostly they have something already for you, and there's little adjustments made here and there to take something in or whatever, but mostly it's just kind of given to you, so.
And a lot of times you get hired to do a job or, on a show or whatever, and you don't have
a say.
It's like, it's whatever they want, and you rock it out, whatever they give you,
It work.
Yeah.
Do you find in doing this show that your audience is primary TV viewers who expect this to translate from the living room?
I think lots of times most of the fans coming to the show are fans from Dancing with the Stars or So You Think You Can Dance, because they hear about it from those people, like on social media or whatever, and they want to come see it live for themselves. But lots of times, like last night I was at dinner and somebody came up to me and they're like, I'm a dentist, I'm coming to your show, I've heard about it. So, I mean, I don't know. I think we get a mix, but I think lots of times our fans or the pros fans come, so.
Yeah.
Debbie, do you think that people who watch TV primarily are a good audience, or do they have to be educated a little bit in what's the protocol, that it's okay to clap or laugh or be supportive instead of just viewing?
I don't know, actually. I think, I don't know. I think if they're theater if anybody who's a theater goer knows that we want to hear you on stage, like we want to hear you scream, clap, cheer. But I guess if they've never been to the theater before, they just watch TV.
Yeah.
But actually sometimes it depends on who the host is, like, because we have different hosts come in and do different shows. But a lot of times they'll be like, when they introduce the show, they'll be like, hey, no, we want to hear you. And so they kind of let them know sometimes, like, please, this is not an opera, like, let us hear you. And I think Anna, she refers to it as a sporting event.
Yes.
She says treat it like a sporting event. And that's it's true. Like, we want to hear you. Yeah, we want to hear you.
Well, a lot of times men will say, you got to be at the football game. You have to go to the basketball.
Yeah.
It's not the same when you see it on television.
Yeah.
I think it's the same way with performing artists.
Yeah, no, it definitely brings a whole new energy. It's different seeing something live.
Yeah.
And the energy that, the singers and the dancers bring to the stage, to the theater, it's really cool, actually.
I've always heard that you applaud for a dancer and they'll kill themselves trying to top what they just
Exactly. Yeah. Of course.
I believe it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, we're just delighted that you're here in Dallas
Thank you.
To be part of this. There's a saying in Texas, y'all come back here, so do that.
We will.
We will.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.